So you ever sneeze, right? And it just doesn't want to come, doesn't want to come, doesn't want to come. That's how he is when he's getting ready to sneeze and somebody says bless you before he sneezes. It just kind of crawls back up.
That is the rudest thing ever. You don't say
later.
Bless you to someone until they sneeze. You don't wait right before they're getting ready to, because you can see it in the twinkle of their little eye that they're getting ready to pew all over you.
Pew all over you.
Pew all over you. Then she comes right up to say, bless you.
Do you know how bless you came about?
I am extremely blessed.
No, do you know how that came about for sneezes?
No.
Back in the Middle Ages, they thought because your heart stops very, 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 very briefly when you sneeze.
Oh.
And so they wanted to make sure that you would be blessed and go to heaven when you died, if you died from sneezing. Not that I've ever known anybody to die from sneezing.
That's a cool tradition.
So bless you ahead of time at least catches you before you die.
Before.
Just saying. There's
a
a reason that hearing is the last sense to
Hi, everyone. Welcome to your daily ERS.
Exactly.
And today's Gospel Goosebump is brought to you by 1 Corinthians chapter 13. If I speak human or angelic languages, but do not love, I am a sounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and understand all the mysteries and all the knowledge, and if I have all the faith so that I can move mountains, but I do not have love, I am nothing. And if I donate all my goods to feed the poor, and if I give my body in order to boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. But then Paul changes tone. He says, love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy, is not boastful, is not conceited, does not act immorally or improperly. It is not selfish, it is not provoked, it does not keep a record of wrongdoings. Love finds no joy in the unrighteousness, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. But as for prophecies, they will come to an end. As for languages, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will come to an end. For we all know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when the perfect comes, in partial will come to an end. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. Mm-hmm. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I was a man, I put aside childish things. For now we see instinctively. Wait a minute.
Where are you at? Indistinctly.
Indistinctly. For now we see indistinctly, as in a mirror, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I will also know fully, and I will fully know that these three things remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Is love.
Amen.
Amen. I got two major things out of that.
Yeah?
Well, I love the whole passage, by the way. But what came to mind is that there are angelic languages.
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Like, wow!
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. And second is that, can you imagine, not that it's real, right? But my geekdom is showing that in Civil War, was it in Civil War, where the Hulk was holding up the Rocky Mountain Range, and then Spidey stepped in? Secret Wars. And Spidey stepped in to hold up the mountain range, the Rocky Mountain Range, right? This is how strong these superheroes are, because it's fake. But if they didn't have love, it would have been worthless.
Absolutely.
clanging gong. No, clanging cymbals.
Clanging cymbal.
Yeah.
Gong making all kinds of noise.
Yep. Gong.
Make sure your gong makes lots of noise. And the way you're able to make lots of noise is by making sure you love one another.
Have a bagel
Remember,
with that.
Faith, hope, and love.
With your locks.
And the greatest of these is love.
We love you. Bye now.